All right, people, welcome to what the hell, another Lilly Finance update. Um, they said they're gonna be announcing a lot of stuff today, so I don't know what they're gonna be talking about today. Hopefully, they got some good news. They said they should be have some listing and stuff coming out, and hopefully, they said they announced some stuff with Everrise, so I'm hoping they said they're doing staking, cause that's what I'm I'm bullish on that staking too. I wanted to come with that cause that seemed like a lot of people doing it now staking. So I want them to start doing that staking stuff. Hopefully they doing it, but tune in once they hop on Twitter. We're gonna go over there and see what they're talking about today. So I'm just waiting for them to come through and see what they're talking about. But as you can see, the market been slide over and coin market cap in the meantime until they get ready to pop on. We're gonna see right now. You see the global crypto market cap is at $1.86 trillion. It's down 2.88% in the last 24 hours, and the last 24-hour volume is 79,212,000,000 and some change. All right, and right now is 18,902 token listed on CoinMarketCap. I already said some of these tokens will make it and some will not. All right, some will not make it past a damn week. Anyway, total action listed 508. And right now, let's see what Bitcoin traded. As you know, the market follow Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is jumping, the entire market is jumping. And Bitcoin is not jumping. The entire market, for the most part, is not jumping either. So we're just gonna we're just gonna Bitcoin is the grandfather, so everything follow Bitcoin. But you can see the Lilly chart on Dex 2 right now. It's got a little pump in
Hello, everybody. How's it
last
going
hour or
tonight?
so. You have a little pump.
Get some folks up here to speak. Hey, Lewis, Cool Crypto back to back. My man, Johnny B. See if we can find Barney down here on this list. I think Michelle's going to stop by for a minute, give us an update on her travels.
So hopefully, they got some good info they're gonna talk about today.
Cody, let me know when you see Barney because I can't see him.
Copy that.
Give everybody a minute to jump in.
While we're waiting and trying to get everybody in here, if y'all want to do us a favor, go ahead and retweet. Let's go ahead and share this and get it out. Let's see how many people we can reach with this one.
Yeah, I think I sent it. Barney, where's Barney?
Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day.
Hey, Ari, how are you feeling?
I'm doing all right. Thank you.
Awesome, man. Very good to hear. Very good, very good. Just sent Barney a ping. We'll see when he joins. I'll get started with the marketing stuff and let him update the Everrise side. Awesome. So it's 7 o'clock, 7:01, Thursday evening. Hello to everyone. Hello to the tribe. What's going on? Very excited to be here tonight. Cody, you good?
I'm good. Just wanted to verify that we are recording.
Yeah, we are recording. Dr. Ari, I think Cool Crypto requested if everybody just agree that you're going to be recorded and put on a space this evening with Twitter. We're good, and this is not financial advice.
Agreed.
Thanks, sir. I think we've got some updates on the marketing and everything going on for Lilly Finance. The marketing is a two-prong approach with multiple companies involved. It's a joint effort. We are doing this with lawyers looking things over. That's why it's taken a little longer than expected. It is very professional. I wanted to get into some of the details on that. It is a project-based global marketing initiative in all facets of the digital and voice push. This is a kind of a dual branded effort too between two folks. So we're doing some legal things this week to shore up the details and make sure that we're buttoned up perfectly. We did get to go through and approve things this week. Got a couple more meetings coming up about it. Michelle is texting me that she is going to come say hi to everybody. This is multiple celebrity endorsed things with sports and actors. The content concepts that are coming out are going to be mobile dynamic, engaging, and global audiences. A lot of things in the initiatives are going to be for strictly in the crypto space, but we are going to push into other areas. We're tending and planning into expanding the tribe or the community-based issues and build the community. The creatives are engaged to engage the community, engage the holders, the folks in Lilly, and to attract more and spread the love. This is a direct campaign we're working on. It's based off of positivity. I'm trying to give you as much as I can. We're not just trying to capture attention. We're trying to keep it. I think our plan's simple to dominate the attention economy in the marketing. When we're still designing the last pieces of that. The folks that we're working with are, I would say, world leaders in what they do. They've done many artist foundations and businesses. I can't name drop, but as soon as it comes out, I think you'll all figure it out. Mission-based initiatives. Take ownership of cases and promote the Lilly initiatives and the things we're doing with blockchain, the foundation. This will be a dual approach between the foundation and Lilly in the finance side. I think that we really are trying to encompass the storytelling. We believe it's the lifeblood of the organization, so that's what we're trying to embrace. We are waiting on the video production. This is still being worked on in the last couple days of editing. We did have to pause for a legal advice on a couple things to fix and tweak during editing, but it is coming out this coming week. I believe I'm stating that correctly, and I'm going to let Michelle update that little piece when she comes up. We're also leveraging in our campaigns the NFT creative side and the rapid advances of the non-fungible token space. I'm not going to drop too many, what would we call, we're working on, of course, the foundation's NFTs. These will be digital pieces and experience-based pieces, items. Also, there's some things in the works with major companies that are still being hashed out. Meetings coming up this week and then next week. The NFTs are very exciting. They are celebrity-based. They are artist-based. All this will encompass our marketing, and our marketing's rapid blanketing around it. That's basically the way I can say it. We're also going into like a voice creative, not just from the Twitter spaces. We're going to push into some podcasting with celebrity people, educational podcasting, defining the voice of our brand. Basically the tone of crypto and get through those podcasts and launch those items. I think we're doing 2 different podcasts from both entities that are involved. It's what I heard. Very successful folks in that arena too. Our content, I think we're working on decentralizing it. I don't want to get too crazy on how I explain it, but decentralize. We're going to broadcast and network it. We have the ability to network it in the next phases. The planning of the marketing has a broadcast and network component to it. Later on down the road, phase 3 and 4, where we'll be pushing out our own content into YouTube or TV, video-based stuff, whether we're videoing the child, videoing the NFT creators, videoing a live event, mobile interactive project launches, and so on. So experimental marketing, we're going to allow the community to engage in real world settings. I think the final phase is basically back to the one question we had 2 weeks ago in a community event, and some of the conferences and interactive project launches encompasses some of the crypto, conventions and stuff like that to have assets on the ground, but that's down the road. But the marketing we were working on was very deep. So I just wanted to get the marketing talk out of the way. We're finalizing and finishing up. It's very cool. I've seen all the visuals and some of the stuff we had to change to evolve to fit in the narratives of the storytelling. We had to evolve some things, and we're finishing those legal items. So I think you'll be pleased when we start to roll that out. And that's my update on marketing for this evening. And Michelle did come to say hi.
Yeah,
Hey, Michelle,
I'm absolutely here. I'm here, and I'm with you, Brad. I'm actually in Florida with you, so I'm happy to address any questions or issues at hand regarding anything that anybody might offer to ask. I do want to say that we are in negotiations. They're not secure, but we are negotiating with several providers across the country to secure a network of providers that will help our foundation at whatever level they may need to accept crypto and the blockchain. I'm happy to announce that, and we're working diligently to do so. And I can't express enough that we are working around the clock, all of us, tirelessly, to make sure that we deliver what we say we will, and we will. Anybody who knows me, I don't announce anything until we deliver it, because I do hesitate. There are negotiations in fact, but through whatever peril is going on, we are all working very hard to make sure that the blockchain is secure. We are going to make the connections that we need to make, and I am working endlessly to do so.
I'm glad you're in Florida. It's a fun trip. I'm sorry it was over the sad news of your father, but I understood you ran into one of our native birds today.
Oh, it was tragic. They're like pterodactyls here. It was a pterodactyl in my yard that was huge. I thought he was going to attack me. Very foreign, being from New York City, to have these birds intruding me. But yes, I'm learning a lot being in Florida. And it is, they didn't attack me, thank God, but they were Jurassic-like. So, yeah, and the 90-degree weather I'm not used to. There's a lot going on, but I'm okay. But yes, I have clinics that I am meeting with, working with on the Lilly front to try and secure some things. They're not secure yet, but we are constantly working. The Lilly team works seamlessly with each other. We're a team. We pick up the pieces and we make things happen. And as soon as I can promise everybody that things will be delivered, I will. Right now, things are in negotiation, unless I get eaten by a pterodactyl. But yeah, so things still happen 24/7. This is a crypto world, and nobody sleeps. Nobody on our team sleeps ever. I know Ari doesn't sleep. I know Brad doesn't sleep. and we're constantly working to produce and make things happen and deliver. And everybody should be assured that the dev team here is second to none. And we're all in the right space. We're all working together, and we'll all make things happen.
Yeah, and I think with moving forward, we're trying to split these spaces up for Foundation and Lilly Finance, where we have 2 different spaces a week, or almost 3, give or take, a tech space, or just a random Q&A that I do on my personal page. I think that's why we're just trying to move the content around a little bit. That way, folks aren't worn out. Even though Jay and Michelle are in here, Michelle's just saying hi. Finance and Foundation are 2 different entities, but they have different updates. And it's kind of goes back to burning the team out too. We're not trying to burn Jay and Michelle out, and she wanted to come in tonight and say hi to everybody too, and talk about Florida weather and stuff. But it's dividing and conquering is what we're trying to do. It's a suggestion to the media company we're working with now. So, and then we'll do some other audio things, and the YouTube's coming up. I know we're scheduled to do a couple more YouTubes coming up and start to get back to those AMAs on the live visual side, which I'm excited about because I actually like those. And then I think the NASCAR update is Talladega. The car is wrapped and ready. I saw a picture of it. I do believe the factory team Lamborghini car that is going out was also the same driver, is getting wrapped tonight. I can post a picture up, but that was part of the same. That is Caesar, and he is going to run that with Lilly on it. I just spoke to him this afternoon, and we're also
pretty far.
Yeah, I'll post it here in a minute. But it looks like a carbon fiber, but that's the same team. They just run different circuits. We're kind of excited to get that one out. It has a little more organic reach, and they win a lot more. We were talking and laughing about it. They win a championship almost every year or two. So, and we'll be launching that out, and it has a lot to do with Maxim Magazine. I can finally say that Maxim Magazine is going to do a lot of launch items for us. To get some articles out and do some fun stuff there. I got to just confirm dates on those things. Lilly going and having a photo shoot with the driver. I think those things are coming out, some of those fun tools, which further legitimizes what we're up to and gets a whole new demographic and the eyeballs on the project. We're just finalizing some items there, and very excited about that on NASCAR and I think it's ARCA. So.
And then on top of that, I don't mean to be intrusive, but we do have a documentary that's coming out. The edits are in progress. It takes a little bit of time. We did a lot of footage. Hours and hours and hours of footage, and it takes a while for them to edit everything and composite it. But it's going to be an amazing, amazing documentary piece that's going to launch on our website. And then there's separate pieces that will go out to social media and then to the major news networks. There are a lot of major news networks that we pitched that have shown great interest in covering this transformation of healthcare on behalf of the Children's Foundation, because it is such a hot topic. And I am looking forward to the release of the footage that's going to go on not only on our website, but be pushed out toward mainstream media, and it's going to be phenomenal. My goal is to transform healthcare on behalf of Lilly Finance, so I am very, very happy with the way things are going, and our producer has taken an interest beyond what we initially thought would be just a simple footage shoot to a movement. And I really do believe that this is a movement. This is a shift in healthcare. And it will allow us as a company to transform the way healthcare is today to where I want to see it in the future. And that will carry us for decades to come. And I'm very proud to be part of the team of Lilly Finance to be that initiative. And I am confident that this will reach across the nation, across the world, and it will be a very successful project. And I'm so happy. I can't wait. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat, just waiting for the footage and the documentary and everything that we didn't even anticipate happening. The producer Stealth Productions is taking this to a different level, a higher level than I ever thought imagined. So I'm very eager to see what we produce and how this propels us forward and how this can change healthcare as we know it. So I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, I think we can get into marketing. No, we can't. Or we can't launch that one out. I think the marketing is going to just really propel the brand. We're really excited to just get everything out, along with some of the racing stuff. You know, those are things in between as we work on all the bigger goals. But all the charts and the tasks we pushed really hard this week. Both Jay and I were in multiple meetings. You know, we're moving things around, shaking things up, and putting things in places that, in planning with these folks, is an enormous task. And me and Jay both took the bull by the horns and got it done. Very proud of Jay and I to get that done. But, you know, it's a daunting task. You're not just launching a marketing thing in 3 days. I mean, whoever's saying that on Twitter doesn't understand that launching a real marketing campaign's extremely difficult. So,
but Brad, I think I wanted to tell everybody that we do have the bull by its horns. We have really embraced over the past 10 weeks. That's all it's been. Not only surgeries, but we have a marketing company in place. We have everything in place that's going to drive this coin forward. And I have absolutely no doubt that this will transform everything that we need to. And we're doing everything we can exponentially. I mean, so many people out there. It takes months, years even, and we're working at light speed. And I think all of our supporters know that. We are absolutely working tirelessly, endlessly, to make sure this happens. And marketing is a key. And we locked in some marketing key components that will really propel us forward. And I don't want anybody to waver thinking that we don't, because everything everybody's asking me and us about marketing is absolutely being considered, and it's done. And I think that they should just be assured that everything is in its works.
Well, not to speak out of turn, Brad and Michelle, you both had a lot to say on the subject. I'm going to throw in a little bit of my 2 cents here, and that is, guys, look, I'm well aware. We've got one heck of a crypto community out there between altcoins, crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and there's constantly news dropping on everything all over the globe. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. We could absolutely throw some money at teenagers and have them run out and graffiti everything, but what's that going to do? What we're trying to do here is build a full, solid, professional, multi-tiered. We're talking about names here that you don't announce them until they give you permission to announce them. I do know personally that a lot of non-disclosure agreements have gone out this week for some of the things that are in works. This is something, and it does take time from the procedural, paperwork, legal side of things, but what I can say is you will not be disappointed. I know talk is cheap. What I'm seeing, and I've done marketing quite a long time myself, at least 20 years in, what I'm seeing is you will not be disappointed.
Yeah, and even with the market being down the way it is with tax and the Fed and announcements and just the way the market's been, you could have thrown anything at marketing, it would have done zero. So that definitely came up in the meetings. But moving forward, everything's going to be amazing. I think on the Everrise side, we will be locking everything down. I believe that's happening tomorrow. I'm speaking it, even though Barney's not in here right now. That is being done. That was a topic I saw on Twitter today. We will be locking everything back up. The vote went well. Everything's great there. Also on launch, we have compiled everything. We have a number of how many people were in and submitted. That Barney is handling directly right now, also on top of everything else. And the solution has been talked about today. I'm pleased on where it's going. He will announce what's going on very soon with the launch issues, but that was buttoned up after the dates of submission. And a lot of the emails that came in were not this garbage of stealing and fraud. It's all BS. I'm going to straight up say it as a founder. I've looked through some of them, and things will be fixed, but some things were simple. You sent money to the contract address or ETH, and some of those are just user error. So we've gotten down to the bottom of the first. I mean, there's 100 plus in their emails. So Barney's working through the solution. I'm excited for it. It's happening. It might take an extra day or two, but it is happening. And the exchanges are rolling out. It's going to come out after we see this market turn up. We're pushing the marketing into the new exchange and launching everything simultaneously.
So anybody that is concerned about the market, if they're smart, they know the market is down. Everything is down. And that doesn't indicate anything that's wrong with our company. The whole market is down. But that's okay because it will skyrocket. And we are performing surgeries. We have connections. We have alliances with major foundations and companies that are coming out. And we will surpass this. And I just want to instill confidence in the community that this is maybe a lull, but if you're smart enough to realize it's just a lull, but hold on, and we will prevail. I have a mission. Lilly Finance has a mission, and I do not waver. Anybody who knows me, I don't say anything that I can't deliver. So yes, I am very confident that we will prevail, and we have something amazing happening here. I mean, across the board, not just the foundation, but the finance side, the blockchain side, everything is just insane. I mean, so I just want to encourage everybody who's there that might see a dip, buy on the dip, of course, but no, we will prevail, and don't waver, because this is a short lull, and we'll come out on top of that. That's what we do. We work tirelessly. Our team is seamless. We are very, very close-knit. We talk to each other every day, all day. We work on this project like it's a baby of ours. None of us are wavering, and it will succeed. So I want to make sure everybody that's out there knows that we will not cave. This is going to happen one way or another, and I'll make sure of it, as well as all of my teammates will. And don't hesitate, because it's going to happen. And don't miss out on it, because we're going to make it.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there, and I see that Barney just came in.
Oh, okay, let him do his little update on top of mine. That'd be great.
Yeah, let's go ahead and throw him up here. Barn, where are you, Betty?
Barney, I'm missing you. Where are you?
I sent him the link. He may be having connection issues, but I know that he's been down with COVID. He seems like he might be getting a little bit of life injected back into him.
That's tragic.
I'm just reading something real quick to finish up answering questions. Give me a sec.
Not a problem. He disappeared again. I'm going to give him a second. Cool Crypto. You had something to say, sir?
What's up, buddy? How you guys doing today?
Hey, Cool Crypto. I love you. How are you doing?
Hey, Michelle. I love you guys too. I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. I'm here celebrating this amazing AMA that you guys are hosting. All I gotta say is, man, you guys are providing some amazing information, and you guys are giving the utmost confidence to secure everybody's investment. You guys have a lot of great things on the way, and I gotta praise you guys for all the work that you guys are doing, because there's not a token out there that I'm involved currently that's putting in as much work as you guys are doing now. guys are talking about with some of these celebrities that are top names, and we've thrown out non-disclosure agreements. I can't wait to see what these celebrities are going to be. I can't wait for the names to be revealed, just to kind of get an insight on how big this partnership is going to be. So you guys are already blowing my hats off here. So I just can't wait. Continue to give us transparency. Continue to work hard for your community, and you guys will have our support 100%. I appreciate you guys.
I've got you. Crypto, I can tell you that I validate everything. And my reputation, I don't do anything unless I can deliver. So, yes, I assure you, our partnerships are secure, and we are going to do amazing things, and I'll blow your mind. I am working vehemently for this company. It's my passion, and I assure you that anything can happen. Look what we've done in 10 weeks, really. I mean, we've got surgeries going on. We've got all this stuff going on. We do not sleep. And I assure you that our company and everybody in it is working around the clock to make sure that everybody who is supporting us is solid. And we've got a solid base, and we've got connections, and we are working tirelessly ad nauseum to make sure that everybody is secure. So I just want to say that to you because I know you're a big fan, that we are doing everything we can, the dev side, the contract side, the crypto side, the foundation side, whatever side you're looking at, we don't sleep. And I assure you that your investment, and I know you're invested, is secure. And that's all we want. We want to deliver what we say we're going to, and develop what we're going to, and save lives as well as we're going to. And that is a passion of mine, second to none. So just be assured that I'm here, we are here, and we are a tight team. Like, there's no discord. We are all on the same page, and we're all working around the clock to make sure everything works. So I appreciate your support. I appreciate your outreach. I appreciate your YouTube channel. I do watch it, and that all of us are appreciative of you.
Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate
myself real quick to tag on to that. I embarrassed myself earlier this week, Cool Crypto, and I did not do my research. That's entirely on me. An email went out, and I kind of turned around. I'm very, very protective over, and I know I've been here a very short amount of time. I'm protective over the project in the respect that I want to vet anybody that Lilly Finance or the team members are dealing with, so we know who we're dealing with. Now, email comes into my inbox. It's a company I'm unfamiliar with, and I immediately, without saying a word, I go in and I start looking through the socials, looking at it, trying to figure out exactly who it is. And I fired off an email to the whole team. I'm like, look, I don't know. There's some things here that's kind of suspect, a little bit shady. I don't know. I get an email back shortly thereafter from one of our team members, Jay, who flat out says, and he's put it much, much nicer than I expected to, and really more than I deserve. Dude, trust me, we've done our research. These guys have connections with these guys, and it was immediate name recognition. I got a nice big fat slice of humble pie. So whenever they say that some of the celebrities that we're going to be dealing with and whatnot, for me, immediate name recognition, I sat down and shut up. I'm happy to admit whenever I'm wrong. Believe me, whenever I say, y'all are going to be impressed, you're going to be pleased, trust me, it definitely is. I see Barney put it in.
And Jay and the director and the staff are going to roll that stuff out as they finish up in the next week or two, and this stuff is coming quick. That will be announced on his foundation side. I had a few people coming in and out because we're all volunteering tonight for the finance side, but to have some folks here, and Barney's back in, so maybe let him go on his updates would be great.
Yeah, no updates other than Cody is wrong. Just Just saying.
Yeah.
Cody.
So
Hey, that needs to be a hashtag. Cody is
I
wrong.
personally know Cool Crypto. I follow him. I listen to all his YouTube videos. I don't actually attract. I don't extract many of the people that DM me, but I do Cool Crypto, and I love his vibe. And he's very sincere. He's very authentic. He is a absolute full force Lilly finance supporter. So I do appreciate you. And I don't want you to think otherwise. I absolutely listen to everything that you air, and I acknowledge it. I DM'd you. I think you're a force, and I think you're in the right place, and I think that our tribe needs people like you. So I want to acknowledge that, because in this arena, the small arena that we're in, yes, we value you, and I want to make sure you understand that you're valued for Lilly Finance, and we appreciate you. And I do listen to all of that, and I'm absolutely open to anything, any suggestions that you have. But yes, I appreciate your public arena that you put forward for Lilly Finance, because the company that we work with, it's important. It's important to get all of these things out to transform healthcare on the blockchain and the surgeries and everything that you're doing. And I know that it's not necessary for you to do that, but I just want to acknowledge my appreciation personally that you do that, and I really, really do appreciate it, and the company does, because you are such an advocate for us, and I don't want to just dismiss that. So thank you, Cool Crypto.
Thank you, Michelle. But Ari, you awesome. Sorry, Ari. Cody, you got bring up some questions. Be great. Unless Barney doesn't have any updates, because I did the two for Everise.
No,
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Barney.
No. Please, Cody, go ahead. I'm here, but
I got you. It's not a problem. Old Devil, you had something for us, sir?
Hey guys, yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a shout out for all the work you've been doing, and just to piggyback off what Michelle was talking about with marketing. If you guys have ever worked with a marketing company on a large scale project, you know that timing is key, right? So we don't want to start pushing real hard on marketing when the whole, crypto is crashing. That's all just wasted money. Because right now you can see a bunch of projects out there pushing hard, and they get some gains, but they're not big gains because the market's going down. So it'd actually benefit us to wait on marketing until the crypto starts going back up, and then you start pushing hard on marketing. And if you have a big company doing your marketing, they already know all this. So I know everyone's feigning for some marketing and stuff out there, but actually waiting is probably benefiting us all. But yeah, shout out to everybody. You guys are doing awesome.
Yeah, no, I agree entirely. You don't want to jump out of the plane before it's taken off the runway.
This is serious planning with our teams. There's basically three teams: the marketing team and the two entities involved with building the marketing with the marketing company. This is a serious endeavor that Jay and I are killing ourselves on. And everybody's jumping in and we're leading it. But it's a beautiful. It was beautiful to see this week it come to life visually. And even our team got to see snapshots of things and kind of blew them off their chairs. So it was fun. Jay was in that meeting with me. We were very impressed. So here we are. And, it's not getting unleashed till it's right. But right now, while things happen to be down, we are grinding to push, normally like we would. That's what Lilly does. And that's what we're here to do as we get all these things lined up and ready to go, just like we always do. We're not slowing anything down. It just gave us a break to get it done in a downturn. So.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Well, market is down right now, but we're just doing what we do. We're Lilly, That's all. we're Lilly, and we just do. That's the best I can say. And I'm going back to bed, y'all. I'm really, really sorry. I feel like hell.
Yeah, no, I completely understand, Barney. While you're in bed, though, you can see if you can get that hashtag Cody is wrong thing trending.
Now, Cody is wrong. Just so they're all clear, Cody is wrong.
That's so curious.
If we have any more questions, anybody who wants to raise their hand, feel free. No questions? Anyone?
I see a couple requests, Cody, from Michael and Seda Ray. I see them, but I don't know if you can see them.
I am not seeing them.
So let me try to invite to speak a couple. Hang on.
Let's see Devil raising his hand.
What do you got, Devil?
Oh, it's just been a goof. I was going to say, do we get any kind of posters or anything? Lilly posters? Some kind of swag? Something fun? Hats? Shirts?
I can give you a visit for Barney.
I really want a coffee mug.
Yes, a coffee mug. A big one, though. 14 ounces minimum.
About 23 ounces, but, whatever.
I got Michael up here, guys, to speak. U.S. Senate.
Yeah, I heard you were serving French roast coffee, so I'm all in. 24 ounces. I want it straight, and I want it black, despite what you've been told.
I like it that way.
That's how I like my coffee. Now, I didn't say that was how I liked my.
I like him. He's cheeky. Can we keep him?
Hey, I'm a keeper. At least through my primary on August 2nd.
Oh man, that's awesome. Let's go.
Yes, let's go. I love this concept, Lilly Finance, and I'm a big believer in graphic design, and this logo, and I don't know why, but it really clicks. This logo, I like the color scheme. I just like the whole thing. So I don't know if it's computer generated or somebody said, this is exactly what I want, but I think it is very good. It's solid.
The design team has years of experience through major corporation logo and branding design, and they took their meticulous time creating that backstory to this logo. It's actually really, really well thought out. It's beautiful narratives behind it. So yeah, hats off to the design team on that. Joshua and Andrew and the team, of course. They did a stellar job. It's perfect.
I think it's effective. It does. I'm assuming that this is related to health care. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Of course, you're correct.
Oh, geez. Thanks. I really appreciate being 100% correct, because now that I'm running for United States Senate, of course, anything that I say and or do is 100% wrong. You realize.
You know what? You and I suddenly have a whole lot in common.
I am telling you, what is it? You put your name on the ballot, and all of a sudden your name is not whatever you were given at birth, or in my case, adoption. But you're all of a sudden Satan. Please explain it to me.
Yeah, I know. It's almost like, I don't know. You would think you just offered to purchase Twitter or something.
Yeah. What is it with this rumor about my cousin in Amsterdam? Saying that he was going to offer $50 million to purchase Twitter. I mean, and that's outrageous. I mean, I know we've got deep pockets, but we're not that wealthy. then my pretentious cousin in Brussels, he said, "Oh well," he said, I'd only be willing to go up to 60 million.
Well, I mean, 60 million. What? 61 million. What's the difference?
That's exactly what Hilaire, my cousin in Amsterdam, said. He said, "Who's splitting hairs here?" Seriously, do you think they're going to let him buy that? Do you think they're going to let Elon take that?
Quite honestly, there's really no telling this day and age. I think that there's going to be a lot of questions raised by a lot of people, and who knows what's going to come to light in whose closet. It's just, I don't know. This is 2022. This is less, CNN and Fox News, and this is more as the days go by. It's very soap opera-ish these days.
Right.
Okay, can I do some call to action, since nobody else has done it in the last whatever? But I need your consent and permission because it's going to be flashy and brassy and tacky.
Really related?
I wish that I could, but I think we're going to have to go ahead and move on to the next question. But thanks so much for stepping up.
Oh, well, okay.
Hunter, you had one. What do you got, sir?
How's everybody doing?
Great. I've had a beautiful day. Not nearly enough caffeine, but a beautiful day. How about yourself?
I'm okay. Let me first just start off by saying I'm a long-term holder. I believe in the project. I believe in the blockchain technology to revolutionize healthcare in general. So I applaud you for that. But my question comes about the unfair launch. I'm hearing about all the work being done to promote and market the token endlessly, without the same amount of enthusiasm at minimal to resolve the unfair launch issues. And I'm not quite sure why. Brad, you specifically told me that you were addressing this issue. Now, I hear today we were expecting an update from Barney. Barney comes here, he says he doesn't have any updates, as if this wasn't an issue that is fracturing the community. And I just don't understand that. I don't understand.
I gave the update. He's finishing his work. This man has COVID, so he took a day or two to himself.
It's been 6 weeks of going through transactions.
That's nice. I'm running my company, and we
another 2 weeks.
Let me speak.
No. You called me up,
so that's fair.
And you can be muted just as quickly, sir, if you're not going to be respectful.
I put a date out with Barney. We put an email out specifically for the issue. We stated we'd fix it. We're combing through the information in spreadsheets. Barney got COVID. It's a couple days late. There's nothing awry going on or bad going on. We're addressing it on top of everything else. If it's not in your timeline, I'm sorry and apologize for it. That's basically the facts. Barney literally has COVID so bad he's really sick. I'm not going to push someone unwillingly. It's crazy.
We are addressing all the issues. We have put everything into a massive database. It's just a process, man. It really is. It's a process, and we have to deal with it. Sorry, I'm horribly sick.
It's one of those things. This is an issue. We have addressed that it is an issue. We are collecting data. We are analyzing data. We are going through. And for those of you just tuning in, we are recording this, but Brad himself said earlier that several of these issues arose from actual user error, not just the unfair launch. I'm not saying that there weren't issues that arose from the unfair launch, but that for every, I don't know, I haven't even looked at the inbox, but I would assume, Barney, please correct me if I'm wrong, for every, one or two that have come in because of issues from the unfair launch, we've had how many come in that's user error?
Well, 200 emails and one or two, give or take.
Okay, now
Just
I know for a fact that every time that we put it out there and it kind of quiets back down, I'm sorry, Barney, I'll let you real quick. Every time it quiets back down, somebody else comes in and says that they had issues, and they may or may not. But the more of this that comes in, guys, we're not just going to throw money out the door. We might as well shut the doors.
right. You're
So, are you telling me to go on through all the emails?
yeah, I have. One by
I
one.
don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Hunter, you are factually incorrect. I have also gone through the emails.
Have you?
Because I use tracking on all my emails, and they say it hasn't been read yet. So how are you going to lie to me
I'm not
today?
lying to you. I've looked through
Really?
my phone every second of the day.
Every second of the
It's a
day?
tracking software.
Excuse me, Hunter.
So I will post. I will post to the community. I will post to the community to see that my email hasn't been read.
Hunter, I'm sorry, but you're being very disrespectful.
Yeah, you are. You is.
You're being very
Because I have
disrespectful. I think you should excuse yourself from right now. I think you should excuse yourself because you're being very disrespectful.
I've gone ahead and disconnected him. I apologize.
No, I'm gonna throw it out there, Hunter. I have looked at every freaking email, every damn one, all of them.
And I sent another one over to you today, didn't I, Barney? Midday.
Yes. Every day,
Late.
I get all the emails. I look. It's a process. It is looking every damn email that comes through.
And here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, look, I'm not saying that there weren't issues. There was. I fully believe there were. It was kind of a fuster. But if this was a rug pull, would Lilly Finance not have already been gone long in the wind? We're here. We're coming on. We're updating regularly. We're showing our faces. We are in the process of getting the cartoon characters off the website and putting our actual faces up there. We've all been doxxed. We're out here putting ourselves before you, and we have shown that we're going to continue to work for you. But, Hunter, I apologize. I'm sorry things went the way they were, but you cannot come on and be disrespectful. That's one thing that we do ask of y'all. If y'all are all good with it, Brad, Barney, Dr. Ari, I'm going to go ahead and move on.
It's fine. Barney, I think, addressed 90% of it. So
Certainly.
Yeah, I'm good.
Country Crypto.
I'm going back to bed, y'all.
I don't blame you.
feel better, dude. I'll see you soon.
Literally, just like total hell. I feel like crap.
Man, I'm surprised you made it at all. I wouldn't have blamed you if you hadn't. Country Crypto, you had requested to speak, sir. What's up? How are you doing today?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
There you are.
How's everybody doing?
Awesome,
I'm
man.
doing good, man.
Good. Hey, can I ask if Hunter can send me his transaction hashes that he's complaining about? Because I personally, as an investor, went through about 75, 80 transactions within the first 2 hours of launch, and I didn't find nothing nefarious that night.
You are more than welcome to get in touch with him, and he's welcome to send you anything that he's willing to send you.
Yeah. I'm just asking if he could send me his transaction hash so I could just look at it myself, because I personally went through the transaction hashes, and all I saw were amounts that accumulated to 49%, and I'm putting two and two together when the night of the launch that Scott Herman and Moonshot decided to post the contract address, and that's how I got in early. I'm going to be honest with you. That's how I got in early, and I was one of the early investors. That
That's how the majority of people got in. They set their slippage to 49%, to the very max, and people sold. And, you know, look, you know, this is crypto. You should already know what you're getting yourself into with this. But honestly, from my opinion, from what I've looked at, there was nothing nefarious. People set their slippers to 49% and didn't get what they thought they were going to get because they didn't look at the fine print at the estimated output. Fine print at the bottom of Uniswap, estimated output. So nothing was nefarious about the launch. And I'm going to leave it at that.
I think that's honestly, and I'm not trying to speak for Brad. Brad, shut me up if you need to. But I think the frustration from our team is coming where we're trying to, you know, put in as many hours in the day as we can. We're not taking holidays. It's got to be really bad if we take a sick day. But we're trying really, really hard to be upfront and put our presence out there and our identities out there, which you know what that means on the internet these days. Putting your identity out there is dangerous. But we're doing everything in our power and coming up with as much as we can to show y'all all the transparency that we can. And then we still get, you know, and it's going to happen. These people coming up screaming, "You are nefarious masterminds of evil trying to take all of our money." And guys, come on. Why are we here? We'd already be gone.
Totally agreed. Totally agreed. You guys are doing amazing things. I know you guys had a rough launch, which is making it a little bit harder on you guys right now. I can understand that. You guys are doing everything on point, 100%. I'm with you. And if people can't understand or see what the bigger picture is here with this community, then you know what? There's other projects for them, but I tell you what, there's not projects that are out there that are doing more than what Lilly Finance is doing. I'm going to go ahead and end that out right now. I'm going to go ahead and eat some dinner. Y'all have a good night, and I'll be listening on the background. Thank you for everything you guys are doing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I just want to make a statement real quick so everyone can hear. You know, I'm a board certified internist. You guys will learn more about me as time goes on. But, you know, I came into this because this isn't just an everyday crypto project. This is like a legit company. And it's not just flying along by the seams so fast like you see other projects because it's so big. And what is going to come is so big that it's going to take a little bit of time for all the news to drop. But when it drops, it's going to blow people's minds. Because the reason why I'm here is because of what I know that unfortunately I can't say at this time. But the stuff that I know is going to happen is just so unbelievably huge that it has the ability to transform healthcare, which is one of my purposes in life because I've seen the broken healthcare system firsthand, just like Michelle. And that's why I'm here. And I know they have the tools, they have the connections, they have the people. I mean, this team is the most connected team I've ever met in all of the crypto space. It's not even close. But you just guys haven't seen it yet, but you will. So when it all comes together and it starts popping out one by one, you guys are going to be blown away. I can promise you that. I promise you that on my word. You'll see it come.
Got a couple others there, Cody, to bring up. I don't think mine's allowed me to bring folks up again.
I'm not seeing anybody, so if somebody's requested, if they want to rescind it, there we go. Crypto night.
I think Twitter's being weird, honestly.
If you ask Barney, it's probably me. Crypto, how you doing, sir?
Doing good. Can you guys hear me?
Absolutely.
Great. I just want to say I've been invested since day one, and I just want to thank you guys for all your hard work. A lot of the people on here know me. I'm active in Telegram, and I'm on Twitter every day. So I don't think you guys get enough appreciation for what you do. And I see Lilly as a long-term investment. I don't really care what the chart's doing today, tomorrow, 3 weeks, or 3 months from now. I'm looking down the road 3 to 5 years. And that's the way I look at it. I think that the people who are obsessed with what the chart's doing today are just looking to dump on the rest of us and move on to the next pump and dump project. So I don't think that's what Lilly is about. And I'm here for the long term and just want to show my appreciation.
Awesome. Glad to have you here.
Yeah, absolutely. And we see what you do out there. We sincerely appreciate it. There's y'all. Heck, I'd say y'all do as much for us as we possibly do for ourselves right now. And as far as marketing goes, y'all have been amazing. Y'all have no idea. FOMO addict. How you doing, sir?
Hey, how you guys doing? First, I would like to thank you all for the wonderful job that you are doing, especially on the foundation side. I myself had a few issues at lunch, but I'll be patient and wait on you guys to handle that. My suggestion is, or I don't know if it's a question. I understand we have to wait for the market to pick up before marketing and all of that. But knowing that we don't know how long the big market might last, is there any plan to sort of keep like a steady growth, steady organic growth? I mean, at least for hold the account to keep some sort of support on the price that we have. I mean, even if it's not huge expensive marketing, maybe just social media or small listings, probably not huge exchanges or anything like that. Is there any small daily or weekly plan that you guys might have up until you launch your big marketing and whatever exchanges that you have?
The marketing is in place. It's more of a legal situation to get it running correctly, and a branding situation. That is all taking shape in one simultaneous moment. As far as the exchanges, they are on a list and releasing, but when we backed one up I don't know how long, but we backed it up a few days. It's got to be marketed correctly when we launch, and we wanted to make sure we listened to the community last time when we launched L-Bank, so we're doing it correctly this time. So it's more of a respect and doing it correctly issue than rushing something. That's just the way it's going to be. We're not rushing another exchange launch over for no reason. It's going to be done right, and they're announcing it. When they announce it, we're launching it correctly with our marketing. Our team's making all the marketing materials to launch it, and that's what it takes. So, and we got some channels coming up on YouTube and some other appearances coming up in the interim, on top of some podcasts and other things in the works. With the marketing coming out, I wouldn't say large marketing. It's all just a plan of action. Some of it's small, some of it's large, some of it's celebrity-based, some of it's foundation-based. There's a lot of marketing coming out. So it just takes time. We're 10 weeks old. We got to ramp everything up. And the team is working around the clock to get it done. So,
all right, thank you, sir.
Very welcome. Thanks for coming up to speak too. Nice to meet you.
It is coming up on 1 hour here. Brad, do we want to invite up any more questions, or do we want to go ahead and close this out for the night?
It's up to you. If you got people waiting, I think there's a few waiting. So.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any on my end. Again, if y'all want to go ahead and if you asked to speak, resend it, please.
It's moving around so fast.
There we go. There's Michelle.
I would like to make a closing statement about the editing and the documentary, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So for all of our listeners, we have a second to none production company that is pitching our healthcare reform with crypto and Lilly Finance. Second to none. The editing will be done within a week or two. Documentary form. It's going to reach across the globe and reveal what we are trying to do with transforming healthcare in Brad's and Lilly's name. It's going to be absolutely amazing, and I just want to instill confidence in anybody that is interested that this is transformational. The video, the footage, the documentary, everything that's happening is second to none, and it is pivotal in our country to service the Children's Foundation, our foundation, everything. And I just want to make everyone aware that this is coming very, very soon, and just hold tight. Editing takes a little bit, but you shouldn't waver. You should buy, especially if it were low. You should buy because we are about to make history, and I am certain of it. I don't put my name on a lot of things if I can't deliver, and I'm putting my name on this. We will make history, and I urge everybody to be part of this transformation process that's happening right now. It does take a little bit of time. I know we expedited everything, and we're 10 weeks young, and we've already had one surgery, another surgery, and I'm going to roll that out too. But this is pivotal, and this is what Brad and his daughter brought this company to, and I'm intent to make it happen and make it real, and I'm doing that. So anybody who's hesitant is welcome to reach out to me. I'm very passionate about it. I know Brad is, and it's going to happen, and it's going to blow everybody's minds. So yeah, I just wanted to make that statement. I know it's taking a little bit longer, but editing does that. But in the meantime, in the background, we are tirelessly working 24/7. And I just wanted to assure everybody that we've got you, and this is where you need to be.
Yeah, and I'll close with I've been on the phone this week with global leaders and other cryptocurrency leadership and owners, founders, lead devs, and we're getting praised for our stance and how we built what we're doing to fix things, how we're approaching things. So all I hear is all positive, and that's what I'm going to continue to do is serve and get it done. So I am extremely excited. I'm also extremely sick because Lilly did get me sick, but that's not a good enough excuse. I'm going to rest after this wonderful spaces, but if anybody else wants to jump up here, I think Footprint might want to say a word.
Yeah. Can I be heard? You guys hear me?
No, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I will first like to give a shout out, first of all, to Volt Inu and Yieldzilla. I just heard about this project. I may decide to. I'm deciding to get in because I've heard about what you guys were doing. So I may decide to come in at some point. So, all right.
Yep. Well, glad to have you here, and love the logo on your page. That moon thing's great. Yeah, welcome to the space. Thanks for the comments and positivity. We're glad you're here, and if you need anything, reach out on DMs to any of the team or any of the leadership. We're here to answer and do whatever we can to help. Everything's awesome, so thank you.
Absolutely. Real quick, binder bender.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Just got a couple things to say to the community. I've been involved in a lot of different projects. I've been involved in a couple rug pulls, and I can assure everybody this is 100% a legit project, and it's here to stay. At the same time, I'm not a Lilly Finance bootlicker fanboy by no means. I'm just a heavy investor, a top 200 wallet. And some good advice I could give to you guys is don't do what Saitama did. Over deliver on everything, under promise. I mean, that is so important.
We never under promise.
No, I know. You guys, in my opinion, have done a great job so far.
We always deliver. That's what we do. We deliver.
We sincerely appreciate it. We're out here trying to listen to the community, and that's one of the reasons why we do these. And every piece of advice that we can get, we're definitely writing it down as we get it.
Yeah, another piece of like constructive criticism I have for you guys is probably don't let the super negative people that are funding their own project, that they're invested in, have any more airtime than they can. It just kind of puts a negative vibe on things. And although I'm pretty sure this, I don't know really who Michelle is. I'm sure she's very good at what she does. Kind of hard to listen to, if I'm being honest to you. Yeah, you're kind of hard to listen to, though. So that's the only thing I gotta say, because me and my cousin are texting back and forth, and he said it to me before I said it to him, so we were both thinking the same thing. I don't know if you've been drinking tonight, but, let's probably minimize it.
I am very good at what I do, and I'm very loyal.
I have no doubt in my mind about it.
And I will deliver. I never, ever say anything I cannot deliver.
Well, like I said, I would probably minimize the amount that you're on the air at this moment if I was them, honestly.
If I say something, I can deliver it. If I
heard that 150 times tonight, you say that. So,
Michelle, I'm good.
Yeah, we're good. I just want you guys to keep doing a great job. You're doing a good job. This is I'm probably involved in over 25, I would say, different projects. And I am the most excited about this one. I'm most bullish on this project, hands down. So keep it up. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in the future.
Thanks, Binder. Appreciate that positive comments, man, and the advice. Well received over here, man. Thanks.
Have a good night.
Take care.
Absolutely. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for the night. Thank all y'all for coming out. We sincerely appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody. DM me if you have any questions. Anybody that's new that had questions, you can DM any one of us up top, and we'll help you out, or email us. Everything's great. We're working on the issues. We're working to do great things in marketing. We're working on locking down Everrise, NASCAR, all kinds of great things. Can't wait to see you next. Foundation will have its faces out sooner than later, and look out for all the good news.
Absolutely. Y'all have a good night.
Everybody have a good night. I'm here if you want to DM me. It's fine. I'll pass it along.
Alright. There you have it. Ain't no really news come out of it. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on bell notification on, and catch you all next time. Peace.